Against suspicion, remark Akenside. Or fly, 'tis thy suspicion's mien, and, meditating plagues unseen, with sauces hiver bends, behold a talking gale unbrewed, behold your garments drop with blood of lovers and of friends. Fly far, already in your eyes I see a pale suffusion rise, and soon through every vein, soon will a secret venom spread, all your heart, all your head, imbibe the potent stain. Then come the hours of shame and fear, the hints of horror seize your ear, while gleams of lost delight raise the deep discord of the brain, as the lightning shines along the main, for whirlwinds end through night. No more can faith or candour move, but each ingenious deed of love, which once you would applaud, smiling o'er her dark distress, malignant fancy longs to dress like injury and fraud. Farewell to virtue's peaceful times, for soon you'll stop to act for crimes you thus can stop to fear. Vice begins her ugly train, with wrongs of such unmanly stain, what horrors from the rear. 'Tis thus to work her baleful power, suspicion waits the sudden hour of fretfulness and strife, when care the infirmer bosom wrings, or earth shakes his gloomy wings to damp the seeds of life. But come, forsake the scene unblest, which first beheld you candid breast to groundless fears a prey. Come, with my prevailing lyre the skies, the streams, the groves that conspire to charm your doubts away. Thrown in the sun's scanning car, what power unseen diffuses far, with tenderness of mind, what genius smiles under the flood, what God, in whispers from the wood, bids every heart to be kind. Although ever the awful name, with breath awakes the immortal flame, that moves my active veins, thou, who by fair affection's ties hast doubled all my future joys and half disarmed my pains. The universal contour still clear as your heaven reflecting rill, preserve my open mind. Nor this nor that man's crooked views, or mean or cruel doubt infuse, to injure humankind. Allusion to Horace by Mark Akenside. Mid the garden's fragrance laid, where yonder limes behold their shade along the glassy stream, the force and his tuneful ease arrest from crowds and cares disease and summer's piercing beam. Behold the busy wandering bee, from bloom to bloom, from tree to tree she sweeps the mellifluous dews. For her the silken gems arise, for her display their shinking dyes, the balmy breath diffuse. Sweet murmurer, may no rude storm this pleasurable scene deform, to check thy gladsome toils. Still may the buds unsullied spring, still flowers in sunshine court the wing to these ambrosial spoils. Nor shall my muse hereafter fail, a fellow labourer thus to hail, and lucky be the strains. For long ago did nature frame your seasons and your arts the same, your pleasures and your pains. Like thee in lowly sylvan scenes, in river banks and fruitful greens, delights my vagrant song, nor strives by soaring high in air, where swans and eagles twine there to draw the giddy throng. Nor where the raven, where the owl, by night for hateful orgies howl, by sheer carriage employ, but flies from ruins and from graves, and ghostly cells and monkish caves, to daylight and to joy. Nor will she tempt the barren waste, nor deigns with grateful stores to taste of any noxious thing, and leaves with scorn to other use the bitter hemlock's baneful juice, when nettles salted sting. From all which nature fairest knows, vernal blooms of summer rose, she draws her mingled wealth, and when the lovely task is done, she consecrates a double boon to pleasure and to health. Amoret, by Mark Akenside. If rightly tuneful bards decide, if it be fixed in love's decrees, beauty ought not to be tried, but by its native power to please. And tell me, youths and lovers, tell what fair can Amoret excel. Behold with bright and sullied smile, and wisdom speaking in her mien, yet she so artless all the while, so the studies to be seen. We naught but instant gladness know, nor think to whom the gift we owe. But neither music nor the powers of youth and mirth and frolic cheer add half a sunshine to the hours, or make life's prospect half so clear, as memory brings to the eye from scenes where Amoret was by. The sure is beauty's happiest part, which gives the most unbounded sway, which shall enchant the subject heart, when rose and lily fade away, and she be still in spite of time, sweet Amoret in all her prime. At study, Mark Akenside. Whither did my fancy stray? Had that magic drawn away, have I left my study as theme? From this philosophic page, from the problems of a sage wandering through a pleasing dream? 'Tis in vain alas I find, much in vain, my zealous mind, who to learn wisdom's throne dedicate each thoughtful hour. Nature bids a softer power, claims some minutes for his own. And the busier the wise view him with contemptuous eyes. Love is native to the heart, guide its wishes as you will. For love you'll find it still, void in one essential part. Me were no peculiar fare, touched with lover's care, with the pride of my desire, asked the mortal friendship's name, asked the palm of honest fame and the old heroic lyre. For the day have smoothly gone, or to later leisure known, on social duty spent, yet at eve my lonely breast seeks in vain for perfect rest, languishes for true content. For statue of Chaucer at Woodstock, the mark Akenside. Such was old Chaucer, such the placid mien of him who first of harmony informed the language of our fathers. Here he dwelt for many a cheerful day. These ancient walls have often heard him, while his legends blithely sang, of love, knighthood, or wilds of homely life. For each estate and age, the fashions and the follies of the world with cunning hand portray. Would perchance from Blenheim's towers, or stranger world come, glowing with Churchill's trophies, yet in vain dost thou applaud them, the presbyco to him, this other hero, who in times dark and untaught began with charming words to tame the rudeness of his native land. If rightly tuneful bards decide, the mark Akenside. If rightly tuneful bards decide, if it be fixed in love's decrees, that beauty ought not to be tried, but by its native power to please, then tell me, youths and lovers, tell, what fair can Amoret excel? Behold with bright and sullied smile, and wisdom speaking in her mien. Yet she so artless all the while, so little studious to be seen, we naught but instant gladness know, nor think to whom the gift we owe. But neither music nor the powers of youth and mirth and frolic cheer add half its sunshine to the hour, or make life's prospect half so clear, as memory brings it to the eye whose scenes the Amoret was by. Yet not a satirist could bear, or fault or indiscretion find, nor any prouder sage declare one virtue pictured in his mind, whose form with lovelier colours glows than Amoret's the manner shows. This surest beauty's happiest part, this gives the most unbounded sway, this shall enchant the subject heart when rose and lily fade away, and she be still in spite of time, sweet Amoret in all her prime. Methought in life's sequestered vale the mark Akenside. Methought in life's sequestered vale the Almighty Sire ordained to dwell, remote from glory's toilsome ways, and the great scenes of public praise. Yet let me still with grateful pride remember how my infant frame, attempered with prophetic flame, early music to my tongue supplied. Out on a sermon against glory, the mark Akenside. Come then, tell me, sage divine, is it an offence to own that our bosoms are inclined toward a mortal glory's throne? With me no pomp, nor pleasure, Bourbon's might, Braganza's treasure, so can fancy's dream rejoice, so conciliate reason's choice, as one approving word of her impartial voice. If to spurned noble race be the passport to the heaven, full of those gloomy ways, no such law for me was given, nor, I trust, shall deplore me, faring like my friends before me. Nor on holier place desire, than Timoleon's arms acquire, and Harley's curral chair and Milton's golden lyre. Ode to the country gentlemen of England by Mark Akenside. O witless Albion, what a lust so wild as thou presume, an expert in arms, yet vain of freedom, how dar'st thou beguile with dreams of hope, these near and loud alarms? A splendid home, thy plan of laws renowned, the praise and envy of the nations around. What carest thou to guard from fortune's way? At the storms of war, how soon may all the lofty hill from its foundations fall, of ages the proud toil, ruin of a day. Now thou art rich, right streams and fertile vales at industry-wise gifts to nature's store, and every port is crowded with thy sails, and every wave throws treasure on thy shore. What boots it, if luxurious plenty charm thyself sharp from glory, if arms shrink at the frowns of danger and of pain, those gifts, the treasures no longer wine. Or rather far be poor, thy gold will shine tempting the eye of force, and deck thee to the bane. And what have force or war to do with we? Girt by this your tide and frown sublime, amid the floating bulwark thou canst see with scorn, if you of each house climb, there shall reach we. Sacred from the foe art thy fair fields, and for guardian prone a boat invader's foot shall tempt the strand. Yet say, my country, the waves and wind obey we? Hast thou all the hopes resigned to thy sky's fickle faith, the pilot's wavering hand? Nor yet behold, nor yet your task is own. Those proud voyagers look on severe, those secrets taught awhile to them alone, being profaned by your intruding ear. Let them in vain your martial hope to quell of new refinements, fiercer weapons tell, mock the old simplicity and vain. The time's warfare simple and refined, the time itself adept warrior's mind, and equal prowess still shall equal palms obtain. On Leaving Holland by Mark Akenside. Adieu to Leiden's lonely bone, to the Belgian muse's sober seat, where shedding fruitful gifts around, and all the favourites at her feet, sheds the body's bulk frame for passive, preserving toils, and least, for some ambitious aim, the dying mind should scorn her homely spoils, should breast maternal forks to damp its restless flame. Adieu the grave Pacific air, safe from the flitting mountain breeze, the marshy levels lank and bare, sacred from forests, hills, or trees. Adieu each mantling fragrant flood, untaught the murmur to flow, adieu the music of the mud, that soothes at eve the patient lover's woe, and wakes to brighter thoughts the painful poet's blood. Of looks is so frosty, and with steps is so tame, ye careful nymphs, ye household things, adieu. The once ye taught me love's or friendship's flame, and where is he that ever taught it you? And ye, the slow-eyed fathers of the land, with whom dominion lurks from hand to hand, unknowed, undignified by public choice, a god of freedom in the streets is known until a monarch on his throne tells him he reigns, he lives, but by her voice. O native Albion, then to thee shall I return to part no more, far from this pale, discoloured sea that sleeps upon the reedy shore. And shall I plough where azure tides, and as the fleece-white hills aspire, bless the fair shade that on their sides embowers the village and the sacred spire, where the green hedge below the golden slope divides? Ye nymphs who guard the pathless grove, ye blue-eyed sisters of the streams, of whom I wandered morn to rove, of whom at noon I talked in dreams. O take me to your haunts again, a rocky spring, the greenwood glade, to prompt with slumbers and the morning's shade, and soothe my vacant ear with many an airy strain. And thou, my faithful harp, no longer mourn the dropping master's unpropitious hand, no brighter skies and fresher gales return, no fairer mates melody demand. Daughters of Albion, guard your votive lyre, or blooming god of Thisbia's loyal choir. Why sounds not mine harmonious as thy own, and all the virgin deities above, with Venus and with Juno move in concert round thy listening father's throne? Thee too, protectress of my lace, elate the fool's majestic call above the soft Italian's praise, above his lavish refts of Gaul, at their Olympia's thrones reclaim, and wanton sloth's luxurious charms, the honours of a poet's name, to Ashley's wisdom or to Hampden's arms, thee freedom I rejoin, and bless thy genuine flame. Great citizen of Albion, the heroic Valia still attends, and useful science pleased to see your artist studious toil extends. While truth, diffusing from on high, a lustre confined to stay, fills and commands the public eye, till, pierced and singing by a powerful ray, tame sloth and monkish awe, like mighty demons fly. Hence all the land the patriot's ardour shares, hence straight religion smiles with social joy, hence the free bosom's softest, loveliest cares, each graceful scene of private life employ. Of fair Britannia hail, with partial love the tribes of men their native seats approve, unjust and hostile to each fawn of fame. And when from generous minds and manly laws a nation holds her prime applause, their public zeal defies the test of blame. On love of praise, mark Akenside. Of all the springs within the mind, which prompt her steps and fortune's maze, from none more pleasing aid we find, and from the genuine love of praise. Nor any partial privity end, such reference to the public bears, nor any passion, virtue's friend, so like the virtue's self appears. For in glory can delight, for delight in glorious deeds. What man a charming voice can slide, or cause the echo that succeeds? But not the echo on voice more than on virtue praise depends, for which of course its real price the judgment of the praiser lends. If praise win with religious awe, from the sole perfect judge be sought, and nobler aim, a pure law nor priest, on the absence of the poetic inclination by mark Akenside. Queen of my song is harmonious maid, why hast thou withdrawn thy aid? Thou thus forsook my widowed breast, with dark and fabbling damps oppressed. Where's the bowed prophetic heat, with which my bosom wont to beat? Where are the bright mysterious dreams, of haunted shades and tuneful streams, that wooed my genius to the vested themes? Say, can the purple charms of wine, or young Dian's form divine, or flattering scenes of promised fame, illume the faint or dying flame? Have soft, melodious airs the power to give one free poetic hour, or from amid the Allusion train the soul of Milton shall I gain, than the back of some celestial train? O mighty mind, O sacred flame, my spirit kindles at his name. Again my labouring bosom burns, the muse, the inspiring muse returns. Such on the banks of Tyne confessed, I hailed the bright, eternal guest, and first she sealed me for her own, with all her blissful treasures known, and bade me swear to follow her alone. On the use of poetry by mark Akenside. Not for themselves that humankind contrive the parts by heaven assigned, on life's wide scene to play. Not Scipio's force nor Caesar's skill can conquer glorious iron cell, and fortune close her way. Yet still the self-depending soul, the last and least in fortune's roll, his proper seal commands, and knows what nature's seal bestowed, and sees before the throne of God the rank in which he stands. But trained by laws of future age, rescued nations from the rage of partial factious power, marred with distant homage views, content of old celestial muse that rule my natal hour. Nor far beneath the hero's feet, nor from the legislator's seat, stands far remote the bard. And of the public terrors crowned, yet wider should his rule be found, more lasting is award. To cross fashioned Sparta's fame, Pompey to the Roman name gave universal sway. Where are we, Homer's reverend page holds empire to the 30th age, and tons and climbs obey. And thus in William's acts divine no longer shall from Bourbon's line the one vindictive foe, when Sidney shall with Cato rest, and Russell move a patriot's breast, and more than Brutus know. Yet when should Shakespeare's powerful art, o'er every passion and every heart, confirm his awful throne? Turn shall bow before his laws, and freedom's glorious virtuous cause, that read a sword to own. On the winter solstice by Akenside. The radiant ruler of the year at length his wintry goal attains, soon to reverse the long career, and northward bend his golden reins. Proud and portly his haughty brow, his fiery streams in chasm flow, ripening with silver stores, while in the cavern's horrid shade the panting Indian hides his head, and off the approach of eve explores. Alone this deserted coast, to faint the light, how thick the air, nor armed with whirlwind, hail and frost, fierce winter desolates the year. The fields resign their cheerful bloom, no more the breezes waft perfume, no more the warbling waters roll, deserts of snow fatigue the eye, black storms involve the luring sky, gloomy damps oppress the soul. Now for the town promiscuous throng urge warm bowl and ruddy fire, harmonious dances, festive songs to charm the midnight hours conspire, are mute and shrinking with fears, each blast a cottage matron hears, the hearth she sits alone. At morn her bridegroom went abroad, and at its dark and deep the road, she sighs and wishes him at home. But warm will I awake arise, and hail the sun's remotest ray, now he climbs the northern skies, tomorrow nearer than today. The louder howl the stormy waste, be land and ocean worse defaced, yet brighter hours on the wing, and fancy for the wintry glooms, or fresh with dews and opening blooms, already hails the emerging spring. A fountain of the golden day, could mortal woes but urge thy speed? How soon before the vernal ray should each unkindly damp recede? How soon each hovering tempest fly, with now fermenting louds the sky? Prompting our heats the burst amain, rend the forest from the steep, thundering over Baltic deep, to whelm the merchant's hopes of gain. But let not man's unequal views presume on nature and her laws. 'Tis his with grateful joy to use the indulgence of his sovereign cause, secure that health and beauty springs through this majestic frame of things, beyond what he can reach to know, and that heaven's all subduing will, with good the progeny of ill, attempers every state below. How pleasing was the wintry night, spent with the old illustrious steed, while by the tapper's trembling light I seemed those awful courts to treat, where chiefs and legislators lie, whose triumphs move before my eye, with every law fresh displayed, where charmed the taste the Leonian song, or bent to Plato's godlike tongue, resounding through the olive shade. If a gay, well-natured friend bids leave his studious page a while, then easier joys the soul unbend, and teach the brow a softer smile. And while the genial glasses paid by each to hear the fairest maid, whose radiant eyes his hopes obey, with lucky woes his bosom warm, while absence heightens every charm, and love invokes returning May. May, for dear light of heaven and earth, and will thy happy morn arise, and the dear place which gave her birth restore Lucinda to my eyes? Where will she walks, for wanton grove, the seat of music and of love, bright as one, primal fair, viva, your silver sounding lyres, viva, gay smiles and desires, chaste hope and mutual faith repair. And I believing love can trade the wanton softness in her eye, when shall my fierce, charming maid, and every pain of absence die? And after to her name attuned, and rising to diviner sound, like a free Horatian song, all time shall listen to my tale, echo down the pouring well of liquid melody prolong. Taste by Akenside. What, when, is taste but those internal powers, active and strong, and feeling alive to each fine impulse, discerning sense of decent and sublime, with quick disgust for things deformed or disarranged in gross and species. This no gems, no stores of gold, no purple state, no culture can bestow, but God alone, first active hand, imprints the secret bias of the soul. The Complaint by Akenside. Away, tempt me no more, insidious love. My soothing sway long did my youthful bosom prove, and lent their treasonous discerned. and lend some devout caution, and away now hope my riper age to move. I know I see her merit needs it now be shown, alas to me, often to myself unknown, the graceful, gentle, virtuous maid that I admired, how often said, what joy to call a heart like hers one's own. What flattering God, how squander of contented ease in thy abode, where cares rude lesson learn to please. Or say, deceiver, hast thou one proud fortune to attend thy throne, or place thy friends above for stern decrees? The Nightingale, the Mark Akenside. To-night child the Queen of Heaven, young Endymion's days, and unto Hesped is given a wide rule the vacant sky, that she shall to her lamp supply a stream of brighter rays. Propteress send the golden ray of a purest light above, let no foot's flame seduce to stray the gulf or steeple I hid for charm, but let their music's healing charm may soothe afflicted love. To them by many a grateful song in happier seasons vowed, these laws Olympia's horn belong. Oft by yon silver stream we walked, or fixed Philomolia talked, then of your corpses stood. No seldom were the beechen boughs that roofless tower invade, we came, while her enchanting muse the radiant moon above us held. By clamorous owl compared she fled with solemn shade. Hark, I hear her liquid tone, rise but guide my feet, down red mile of moss or grown, frequent wild thicket next the plain, or Sappho's chalk winding lane, which leads to her retreat. Seen the green space on either hand, enlarged it spreads around. Seen the midst she takes a stand, one old oak whose awful shade extends her half a level mead, enclosed in woods profound. Hark, how through many a melting note she now prolongs her lace, how sweetly down the void that flowed, the breeze the magic path attends. The stars shine out, the forest bends, the wakeful hiver's grace. Wherefore art, whom chance may bring to the sequestered spot, and then the plaintive sirens sing, or soft treat beneath a bower, and think of heaven's dispossessing power of man's uncertain lot. Think of all the mortal stage, what mournful scenes arise, and ruin waits on kingly rage, often virtue dwells with woe. How many griefs from knowledge flow, how swiftly pleasure flies. O sacred bird, let me at eve was wandering all alone, thy tender counsel receive, be witness to the pensive airs, and pity nature's common cares till I forget my own. The Woodnymph by Mark Akenside. Approach in silence, 'tis no vulgar tale, which I, the dryad of his hoary oak, pronounced to mortal ears. The second age no hasteneth to earth's periods since I rose on this fair lawn. The groves of yonder vale all my offspring, and each nymph who guards the copses and the foul fields beyond obeys me. Many changes have I seen in human things, and many awful deeds of justice and ruling hand of Jove against the turns of the land, against the unhallowed sons of luxury and guile was armed for retribution. Was at length expert in laws divine, I know the paths of wisdom, and Irenius' folly's end have oft presaged. And now well placed I wait each evening till a noble youth, who loves my shade, a while relieved from public cares, yon peaceful gate shall enter, sit down beneath my branches. When his musing mind that prompt, unseen, and place before his view sincerest forms of good, and move his heart with the dread bounties of a size supreme of gods and men, with freedom's generous deeds. The lofty voice of glory, the faith of sacred friendship. Stranger, I have taught my function, if within the bosom dwell aught which may challenge praise, or will not leave unhonored my abode, nor shall I hear sparing benediction from my tongue. Frowned on the sun's descending car by Mark Akenside. Frowned on the sun's descending car, what power unseen diffuses far, with tenderness of mind? What genius smiles in lunar flood, what God in whispers from the wood bids every thought be kind? To a friend, on the hazard of falling in love, by Mark Akenside. No foolish boy to virtue's fame, if not the early hopes be vowed, if true ambition's nobler flame command her footsteps from the crowd, lean not to love's enchanting snare, his dances, his delights beware, nor mingle in the band of young and fair. By fort, by dangers, and by toils, earth of just renown is worn, nor will ambition's awful spoils the flowery pomp of ease adorn. But love destroys the nerve of thought, by love for manly fears are taught, and love's reward with slothful arts is bought. True, with the muses, with the powers of softer wisdom, easier wit, assist the graces and the hours, to render beauty's praise complete. The fair may then perhaps impart each finer sense, each winning art, and more when schools adorn the manly heart. Then from love's deceit secure, such bliss be all the heart intends. Go where the wide-winged evening hour on Delia's vernal walk descants. Go where the pleasing, peaceful scene becomes a voice, becomes a mien, sweet as the smiles, as a brow serene. Attend where with harmonious tongue each bosom, each desire commands. Upon his lute Bohème strung, and touched by chaste Minerva's hands, attend. I feel a force divine, O Delia, in my thoughts divine, but half her graces seem aright mine. Yet conscious of dangerous charm, soon would I turn my steps away, nor oft provoke the lovely harm, nor once relax my reading sway. But thou, my friend, what sudden sighs, what means the blush that comes and flies? Why stop, why silent, why word of her eyes? So soon to meet the fair, so pensive all this absent hour? Or yet, unlucky youth, beware, let to think is in thy power. In vain the friendship's flattering name, thy passion masks its inward shame. Friendship, the treacherous fuel of thy flame. Once I remember, tired of love, I spurned his heart, tyrannic chain, yet won the haughty fair to prove what sober choice and friendship reign. No more I sighed, complained or swore, the nymph's coy arts appeared no more, but each could laugh at what we felt before. Well pleased we passed the cheerful day, the unreserved discourse resigned, and I enchanted to survey on generous woman's real mind. But soon I wondered what possessed each wakeful night my anxious breast. Now the friendship I had broke my rest. Fool that I was, and know, even now, that thus I preach with stoic strain, and as I shunned Iron's view, and our unsays it all again. O friend, when love directs her eyes to pierce where every passion lies, was the firm, the cautious, or the wise. To a gentleman whose mistress had married an old man, but Mark Akenside. Indeed, my Theodora, if to find what gold the female's vow can gain, if this had e'er disturbed your mind, or caused one serious moment's pain, should have sent with it all the roots you learn of moralists and schools, the very useless, the very vain. I perhaps mistake the case, and though with this heroic air, like one that holds the nobler chase, you seem the lady's lost to pair, perhaps your heart beloyed your tongue, and thinks my censor mind wrong to count it such a slight affair. As the guides the shady skies, slow winding through the well-known grove, methinks to see you cast your eye back to the morning scenes of love. A tender look, a graceful way, the pretty things you heard her say, afresh your struggling fancy more. Then tell me, is your soul entire? Does the wisdom calmly hold her throne? And can you question each desire bids this remain, and that be gone? No tear half starring from your eye, no kindling blush, you know not why, no stealing sigh or stifled groan. Away with this unmanly mood, see that the horrid churl appears, hand have seized the favourite good, which you deserved for happier years, while side by side the blushing maid shrinks from his visage, half afraid to spite on the sicker joy she wears. Guardian pose of love and fame, this chaste harmonious pair behold, was reward with generous flame of all the barter vows for gold. Bloom of youth and opening charms, but buried in Victoria's arms, worthy prize of beauty sold. Keystone to gaze, unthankful boy, let her go, the vandal fair, unworthy she to give you joy. And wherefore should she give you care? Lay your myrtle garland down, and let the widow's virgin crown with happier omens bind your hair. Or just escape the waveless main, but driven unwilling on the land, to guide your favoured steps again, behold, you better genius stand. The blood is olive courts your eye, the Hampton laurel blooms on high, he lifts his heaven-directed hand. When these are blended on your brow, a willow will be named no more. If at love desert the boar, with pitying, laughing girls deplore, yet still shall I most freely swear, your dress has much better air than all that ever bridegroom wore. To sleep, by Mark Akenside. The silent power, whose balmy sway charms every anxious thought away, whose divine oblivion drown fatigue and toiling pain grow mild, loves with sweet success beguiled, and sad remorse forgets her secret wound. Thither hast thou flown, indulgent god, god of kind shadows and of healing dews, or whom dost thou extend the magic rod around what peaceful couch the opiate airs diffuse? Low midnight from her starry reign looks awful down on earth and main. The tuneful birds, like hushed in sleep, with all that crop the verdant food, with all that skim the crystal flood, or haunt the caverns of a rocky steep. The rushing winds disturb the tough bowers, a wakeful sound the moonlight valley knows. Safe the brook its liquid murmur pours, and lulls the waving scene to more profound repose. Or let not me thus watch alone, or hear my solitary moan, descant the proptress on mine eyes, not from the couch that bears a crown, not from the statesman's thorny down, or where the miser and his treasure lies. Bring not the shades that break the murderer's rest, nor those the hurling soldiers burn to rest, nor those that haunt the turn's gloomy breast. Far by their guilty nights, and far their dreams from me. Not yet those awful joys present, for chiefs and heroes only meant. A thicker brass, the choral song, rescued people's glad applause, the listening senate, and the laws bent on the dictates of Timoleon's tongue, are scenes too grand for fortune's private ways. Or they shine to youth's ingenuous view, the sober gainful arts of modern days, to such romantic thoughts have bid a longer due. Blessed be my fate, I need not pray that love-sick dreams be kept away, nor female charms, or fancy born, nor damask cheek, nor sparkling eye, with me the band of sleep untie, or steal by minutes half a sauntering morn. Nay yet the courteous hope, the giving smile, a lighter phantom and a baser chain, would swell and place with fevered night beguile, to kill my waking hours with more vexatious pain. But Morpheus on that jewel wing such fair auspicious visions bring, as soothed great Milton's injured age, when in prophetic dreams he saw the tribes unborn with pious awe imbibe each virtue from his heavenly page, or such as meets beneath in fancy knows, when health's great treasures by his art explored have saved the infant from an orphan's woes, or to the trembling sire's age's hope restored. Ye powers unseen, by Mark Akenside. Ye powers unseen, to whom the bards of Greece erected altars, ye who to the mind more lofty views unfold, and prompt the heart with more divine emotions, though while not quite unpleasing as my votive rites of you being deemed, and of this lonely sea to you are consecrated, and vouchsafe ye with your instant energy to crown my happy solitude. It is the oath and most love to invoke you, and the felt most frequent your glad ministry divine. The year's calm, the sun's unveiled orb shines in the middle heaven. The harvest drone stands quiet, and among the golden sheaves reapers lie reclined. The neighboring groves are mute, nor even the linnet's generous strain echoeth amid the silence. Let me feel your influence, ye kind poets, aloft in heaven abide ye, on those transparent clouds pass ye from hill to hill, or on the shades which yonder elms cast o'er the lake below to converse retired. What loved horn shall I expect you? Let me once more feel your influence, O ye kind inspiring powers. Never guarded well, nor shall a thought rise in my mind, nor shall a passion move across my bosom unobserved, unstored by faithful memory. And when at some more active moment will I call them forth anew, and join them in majestic forms, and give them utterance in harmony strains, and all mankind shall wonder at your sway.